thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please? I guess I should have been honest. It breaks in my heart. It's weighing me down, baby. I'm like a river that's overflowed. The sooner you know it, the less do we hurt. Let me speak the truth. I know you don't wanna face it. You think it's too late, but I can see past the rain. Won't you lay it on me? Turn the page and burn it. Let's make up a big bonfire on the beach with the stars as our lighters, and throw our problems in the flame. Throw our problems in the flame. We fell down to the bottom, so bottom up please. We're gonna get over this. I see smoke and mirrors. I'm overcame, one step away from salvation.
Good morning, you guys. This vlog is a little different. We woke up very, very early this morning, got the girls straight out of bed and put them in the car, and we took off. We headed straight to the beach, which has been really nice. It's been much needed. Just a change of pace is what I've been needing. This week has been probably one of the hardest weeks of my motherhood journey. It's just been so challenging, so hard, just juggling so much. That has been the challenge lately, is just really juggling so much. And on top of that, you know, we had a little bit of a cold. I didn't have anything major. I just had a sore throat for a couple of days. The girls all have had like on and off runny noses, kind of a bit of a cough. Nothing crazy, but nonetheless, it's something else to deal with, you know, on top of the usual. And then, you know, Gia, she's been a little off with her sleep. She's been a lot more attached to me. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. That's something I'm still trying to figure out. She's been very just clingy. She's been sleeping through the night for a long time now. She goes down, you know, smoothly for her naps normally. But this week, I don't know what is going on. I don't know if it was her slight cold. I don't know if she's teething. I don't know if she's just going through separation anxiety. I don't know if she's having a sleep regression. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out. But since she's been going through something, she hasn't been going down for a nap smoothly. It's been a struggle. She hasn't been going to sleep at night smoothly. That's been a very hard struggle. And obviously that sounds very normal, you know, if you've had a child who, you know, did those same things, or if you have a baby or dealing with a baby, you know, things are unpredictable. They're never consistent for a long period of time. So that's not the problem. I think the problem is that having those little hiccups, or having the lack of routine, and, you know, things changing while still taking care of two toddlers, it's very challenging. It is really, really challenging, especially when they all three of them pretty much go to bed around the same time at night. And so when I'm the one that's dealing with all of that, you know, trying to get two wild toddlers, might I add, to bed and settle down and quiet, while also nursing and trying to get a baby to sleep, it could be a lot. It could be physically, mentally, emotionally exhausting. And it's been just that, because when Gia hears her sisters, she definitely does not want to go to sleep. She's nosy, she's popping up, she's not trying to nurse, she's not trying to do anything that she's supposed to be doing. She wants to go be with her sisters. And, you know, I try to communicate to Jade and Seda that, hey, mommy's trying to put Gia to sleep. I need you guys to settle down, you know. And they find that the time to take advantage of me and play around, play hide and go seek, peeking, looking at me, and then taking off running and just not really following instructions and not doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is laying in bed and being quiet. And so it's just, you know, it's just been a lot, and it's so hard to explain. It's something that you really have to just be in the midst of. But again, you know, that's part of being a mom, that's part of being a parent, and, you know, that's all part of the territory. But when there's also so much that has to be done, because a lot of times I save a lot of my work, you know, editing, behind the scenes, you know, writing captions and answering emails, and, you know, the behind the scenes work, I do a lot of that stuff at night. And when my kids are not going to bed at their usual time, it really throws off my work, you know. And it's just been rough. It's just been so rough, like trying to get so much done, deadlines that have to be met, commitments that I have to stay committed to. You know, this is my job, this is my work, and if I cannot do that, it tends to be so frustrating, you know. And that's what this week has been, you know, lack of sleep, which sends anyone through the fire, not enough time, or not having open time to like work, you know, because every time I am working, I'm juggling, I'm trying to do something, I'm having to stop because I have to, you know, clean and cook and do things, or whatever the case is, you know, take baths, nurse, you know, tend to Gia when she's crying, or get her because she's crawling and trying to get into things. It's just been a lot. So just lack of sleep, juggling a lot, trying to complete a lot in a timely manner, and then also being a wife, you know, tending to my husband. It's just a lot of juggling that has been going on, and it's just been tough. It's just been really hard. And like I said, this has been the hardest week of my motherhood journey. Like, I remember one day I was trying to get Gia to sleep because she had been awake since 7 in the morning, and at this point it was like 1-something p.m. And, you know, if you know, you know, your kid is now overtired, you know, which is going to be even harder to get them to sleep. And she had been up for a long time, and it was like, Gia, it's time for you to go to sleep, you know. And she was not letting me lay her down. So I would try to nurse her, I would try to lay with her, I would try doing everything to get this girl to sleep, and she just would not do it, you know. And I ended up just crying. Like, I broke out bawling, crying, because I just was frustrated. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have help from my husband because he was working. And so, you know, just feeling alone in my own problem was taxing. It was just a lot. But I don't know. I need a break. We all need a break. That's the thing. Like, I love my kids. I love being a mom. I love being a stay-at-home mom. I love being a stay-at-home working mom. But it is hard. That does not take away from the fact that it is hard, and hard to the point where I'm in tears. I've never had a job that I cried on. I've never cried on any other job in my life, but this one has had me in tears. This one has had me just on an emotional roller coaster. But yeah, like even last night, so Gia woke up from a nap at 3:40, right? Had her on a nice little schedule, and she was supposed to go to bed no later than 7 p.m., right? Jeremy went to a men's fellowship at church. I was there with the girls alone, and you know, I'm trying to put everybody to bed. Now it's time for Gia to go to bed, and when I say she was not having it, she was not having it. She did not want me out of her sight. She cried and cried. I let her cry it out for a good amount of time. I tried laying with her, wasn't having it. She just wanted to get up and play. There was just, I tried everything. And at this point, it was now 9 o'clock p.m. and she still was nowhere near trying to go to sleep. And so I'm like texting Jeremy, like, I don't know what else to do, you know? And so Jeremy got home very close to 10 p.m. And I kid you not, he grabbed her, put her to bed, and she went to sleep, no problem. Okay? So I'm feeling like Gia just has separation anxiety for me, because when I'm putting her to bed, it's a problem. When Jeremy lays her down, it's smooth sailing. So like, I feel like I've been in a stress state a lot. And when it's time for her naps, when it's time for bedtime, I enter into that stress stage, because it's like, I don't know if she's going to go down smoothly. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get whatever I need done. So it's just been a lot. But I say all of that, which was a mouthful, to say I needed this time on the beach to be in worship and prayer and just enjoying the sunlight, enjoying the early sunrise, the waves of the ocean crashing, my feet in the sand. It just feels nice to be out here and in a different space. So, but we're gonna continue on this day. We have a lot, well, not a lot. We wanna probably go grab some food. One of our favorite spots out here in Buena Park. We want to go visit my sister, because it's been a while since we've been out to her place. So we just want to have a fun-filled day and just really enjoy each other. And that's what I plan on doing today before we get back into the thick of the week. But come on with us. Ooh, donuts. How was your morning, honey?
You woke me about 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the beach to sit and do nothing? Nah, it was great, man. I honestly didn't think we were gonna be able to do it. But nah, I honestly didn't think that we were gonna. I didn't think we were actually gonna do it, because I felt like even when I went in the room, I checked your alarm clock to see if you had your alarm set.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I didn't think you're gonna be like.
I never not set an alarm when we plan to get up and go somewhere.
No, it's not that you don't set an alarm. I just thought that, I mean, you went to sleep without telling me anything. So after us having a discussion about us not going or not, or me telling you that we shouldn't go, for our reasons, nothing was talked about after. So it was like, I don't know if you're like, okay, well, maybe we won't go. So I just wanted to check to see if your alarm clock was set, because obviously if it was set, that means that you still plan on going. So I went in the room and I checked it, and I saw that you had it set. I'm like, God dang it, she still wants to go.
Why? Because you didn't want to? Or
no,
what?
I just it didn't matter to me.
Yeah, he was basically, because like I said, I had a really rough night last night again. Just kind of tacked on to the week that I had already. And so when he got home and put Gia to bed, I was already like very frustrated, and I told him like I low-key like don't even want to go anymore, because I already knew Gia was going to be on little sleep. I was going to be on little sleep because I had planned to go to sleep way earlier than 10 something. And so it was just already kind of killing my mood to even going. And so when he got home, he was like we're not going to go. I was like, we're not going, like the girls were already excited. I had already made plans with my sister. Like, I didn't want to let everybody down, He was like, your mental health comes first. And it's like, I get that, but it was like, I also need to get out of this house and go, Yeah,
and my thing was basically us staying, me and the girl staying, and then, she can go do her thing or something like that. I get it. I know she needs to get out the house. So it was like, you get out the house, you go do your thing somehow, some way, whatever you want to do, and then I'll take care of things, and I can make arrangements as far as like taking care of this and that, so that way your mind can be free of kids and responsibilities.
Which is never the case. If you're a mom, you're never freed fully, especially with me nursing Gia. Like I have to feed her. She needs to eat. And he was saying, whatever, I'll just go get formula and she could have formula. But for me, it's like, no, I don't want to give her formula. But even then, it's like I would still have to pump or you know, I'd be worrying about my milk supply, because I already feel like my milk supply is not the greatest. Like, I'm trying to increase it right now, so the misfeedings would be it would mess everything up.
Which I mean, I understand that too, you know what I'm saying? And as a man and as a father and a husband, it's like I'm presented an issue, I try to you know, give a solution, you know what I'm saying? So I was just throwing things out there. I'm like, hey, you know, at the end of the day, it's like your mental health comes first. So if we need to, you know, take a step back and give formula, which we don't tend to do, or, you know, anything like that, a 1-day thing for her to reset, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, you know, again, it was just options, you know what I'm saying? I was just throwing some options out there, and, you know, it's kind of up to her if she wants to take those options or not, and, you know, obviously she didn't. So we're here, and we had a really, 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 really good morning.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked that we actually got up and did it, man. Like, for one, like, yesterday, it was a long day for me because I woke up early, and, bro, I have no clue where we're driving right now.
You didn't find the Target?
No, we started driving.
We started driving? We didn't do nothing.
I had a long day.
Let's figure out where Target is before we aimlessly continue to drive.
I just wasn't trying to be on my phone, you know what I'm saying, while I'm driving, because safety first.
You want me to look it up?
No, I got it. I mean, it's quick.
But yeah, we're going to Target right now. Killing some time. It's 7:34 a.m. Who are we?
Let me go back to my conversation now.
Oh, sorry. What were you talking about?
So yeah, basically I was saying that I was up all day yesterday, and then I had my video to edit, which I had planned on adding on to it, not realizing that I actually had a nice amount of content. So I was, you know, doing that, and, you know, when I'm editing, my mind starts going. I start adding stuff. I start taking away or deleting stuff, this and that, blah, blah. And then I went to the men's conference last night, which was really, really amazing. It was about 1,000 men that actually showed up. I mean, my first men's conference that had so many people, you know what I mean? So it was really good. It was a good night. So when I came home around 10 something, you know, it was kind of like I needed to finish this video real fast. So I already knew I was gonna go to bed late. So I think I went to bed around 1:30, 1:45 or something like that. But I mean, that's what I typically do anyways, and wake up at 3 something. So it's the norm for me. But that's why I was actually trying to see if Shanice was still down to go, because she's sleep deprived all the time. Like, do you really want to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go somewhere? You think they see him?
Where the heck are we?
You think those guys see him? You see the reaction.
This little nasty is just dookie in the parking lot of Target. Why is everybody just walking past like this is normal? Inside of Target by myself, which is very, very nice. The girls are asleep in the car, so Jeremy just stayed in there with them. I'm looking through this little bullseye dollar spot section. They got some nice stuff in here. My Target sucks. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like I always have to travel far to experience a good bullseye section in Target. I could use this as part of some decor for Jade's party. I will not keep them black though. I'd paint them a different color. Let's get 2 of those. I don't know why they don't know how to have just nice neutral things for girls. Everything always got to be so bright. We like neutral too. I get a lot of the girls' stuff in the boys section because the boys' stuff is my vibe. I just like a lot of the colors that they have for the boys. Everything is always so pink and bright for the girls, and we don't do that. It smells so good. A roller coaster? No, we can't go over there. That roller coaster over there, that's very fun. That's a really big one. I don't think you'd want to get on that. Baby, you won't be able to. They're not tall enough.
Yeah, Daddy doesn't want roller coasters.
Daddy's a little weenie.
Mm-hmm. Scary cat, yeah. Those noodles are so bomb. That's what we do back home. I don't know if y'all know enough about from Japan. When it's bomb, you gotta slurp that thing, you know what I'm saying? The more you slurp it, the better it is.
Well, that was delicious.
Delicious? Yeah, delicious.
It was good, huh? I am ready for a nap. It is 12. It's getting close to 12:30. It's almost 12:30, and I feel like we've had a full day already. I mean, we have. We've done.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get the AC going.
You hot?
I'm fat, disgusted, and can't be trusted.
I'm full. I'm sleepy. And we still have one more stop. We are going to visit me sister. I hope she has a pallet for me on the floor, because I can surely use a nap right now. The last one. Keep going.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Now some of your clothes has to go.
What? Go on the other side. The other side? Go on the other side. Go on the other side. Go on the other side.
Now we're good.
Right here. The slider? The slider? No, she's just
She's just talking.
Words to my daughter, okay? Go follow her on YouTube.
Right there? Yeah. And
Hey,
I got
hurry
one.
up.
You have to-
What are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. Ezzy! Baby!
Lindsay, what the heck?
Okay, we gotta put some clothes on so I can film you. Who has to go potty?
I don't. They're ready.
Oh my gosh. So purty.